Good afternoon and welcome to Fast Horses Today for Saturday, March 23rd. We're going to give you some horses at Oaklawn and a late pick 5 and a win bet. It starts in the 6th race, so let's get started over at Oaklawn in the 6th race. 6th race is a lower level claimer. It's a 12,500 claiming race, and we've got 4 horses to get this started. We've got the 5 Toma Toto. He's a price today. He's 15-1 in the program. Love to get the thing started with that. We also got the 7 Wartime Hero. Wartime Hero for Keith Asmussen and his dad, Steve Asmussen. We've got the 10 horse, which is Canadian Pharaoh. Canadian Pharaoh I like with the jockey switch, positive jockey switch to Arietta. I think moves this horse up. He's a 8-1. Would be a nice start there. And then the 11, Leader of Men. Leader of Men is one of those horses that, on paper, runs good races, but doesn't get wins. So wouldn't be a horse you could bet to win or single in a pick 5, but you put him in there because you don't want him beating you the day you throw him out. So we've got 5, 7, 10, 11 to start the pick 5. Let's move over to the 7th race. 7th race is another 2-turn race. This is a 50,000 claimer. I've got 3 horses here to try and advance to pick 5, as well as a win bet here. So let's start off with the 1 Redfield. Redfield comes in very light with a 7-pound apprentice at 112 pounds, so that could certainly help his chances there. Put him in there at 15-1. And then let's move over to the 6 horse, who's single ruler for Grant Forster. Good trainer. Grant Forster hasn't run anything at Oaklawn. Maybe he's moving some horses there for the duration of their meet. I'm not sure. But the 6 is single ruler for Grant Forster. Going to put him in there. And then the 10 horse, who I really like today, and I'm going to also make a win bet on the 10, which is Funny Uncle. Funny Uncle, he run twice at Oaklawn this year, both in sprint races, and I thought this horse ran well. Both of them were off track, so she's going to find an off track today. Those were sprints. I thought Rocco Bowen just gave this horse way too much to do in those 2 races, and the horse still ran on well. I think that today the jockey switch to Hernandez will be a big positive, and then also the 2 turns. This horse has run at 2 turns and won. So, I love me some Distorted Humors, who's the sire of this horse. These horses seem to be able to do it all. They can do it all distances and surfaces. So, like Funny Uncle, and I'm going to put a win bet on the 10 Funny Uncle today. Let's move over to the 8th race. 8th race is one of the 2 stake races at Oaklawn. This is the Hot Springs at a mile. These are 3-year-olds, which brings together an interesting group. These are some horses that have run in some stake races and done all right, and some horses that have not done well in stakes, and then you've got some horses who look like they're on the come-up, so makes it for a good betting opportunity here. The 6 Nash is for Brad Cox. This is the program favorite at 7-5. This horse has been running against Track Phantom, who proves to be pretty good, and he can't beat Track Phantom, but today's water's a little more shallow, so Nash certainly going to be a factor. Has the program favorite 7-5. And then also I'm going to put in the 8, who's Frost Free. Pardon me. Frost Free is an interesting horse. A long time ago I read, the great Charlie Winningham said, if you were wondering about trying to give your horse a distance challenge, you might want to try him at a mile at either Santa Anita or Oaklawn. If the horse can't do a mile at either of those configurations, then you just don't have a distance horse. So it looks like Frost Free is going to do that, trying it at Oaklawn today. Yeah, this horse has come off a really nice win at a sprint, a 6 furlong race with a big speed figure, and I'm going to try him at a mile today. So I think, good place to try it here. Had a great figure last time. He's 8-1 today in the program, and I'm going to put him in there. Maybe he'll make that pick 5 advance and advance at a decent price. Let's go with the 9th race. 9th race is the Essex, which is a $600,000 purse. It's a grade 3. I don't think they've really got a lot of good horses for this race to come in. So not a strong race for such a big purse. So I just narrowed it down to 2 horses here. Magic Tap. Magic Tap, he was the favorite last time in the Razorback, and didn't get it done, came second, ran a kind of a spotty race, in my opinion. And but this horse loves a distance. He's won twice at a 1.125 miles. That's today's distance, so certainly helps him. And, not a strong field, so maybe this horse can do it here, Magic Tap. And then the 9 horse, who is the favorite, he's 5-2 for Brad Cox. This is a Godolphin horse. They had some high hopes for this horse, putting him in the Grade 1 Pegasus, and I guess he just didn't like that track that day, didn't run. But, it's run well in his career, and it's definitely taken his track with him. Won at the Fairgrounds, won at Keeneland, lost by a nose at Churchill in the Grade 2 Clark. And, this race is very doable for this horse. So we got 5 and 9 here. Last race of the day is going to cap off their day today, the 10th race, and it's also the last race of the late pick 5. This is one of those Archie bred races. It's a maiden 45,000 claimer. And like them or don't like them, these Archie breds, that serves a great purpose there. They fill up the races on a daily basis, and they fill up their meets. And also as a handicapper, as a bettor, it gives you great opportunity for betting and for prices. And, these races come up with good prices and boost your pick 5s, and I like them. It's just tough to find winners all the time, but, why not? Let's see if we can get one here. I got 3 horses here to try to cap off this pick 5. We've got the 6 Street Painter. Street Painter, he was a favorite last time. He was a 6-5, 7-5 that day. Found himself in a lot of trouble, and maybe with a cleaner trip he can get it done today. With these Archie breds here today. So we got Street Painter, the 6 horse. We got the 7 Donata. Donata is trained and owned by Corey Owens. Owens, this family's been involved with breeding and training for a long time, and primarily they were doing it in Arizona and California. They had a lot of Arizona breds, Cal breds. It looks like they've moved their operations, or some of them anyway, to Arkansas, probably to take advantage of this lucrative Arkansas program. So they've got the 7 horse here, Donata. This horse ran one time, just kind of a bad start, and just ran on pretty willingly. So give him a chance here. And then the 9 horse, Ardent Air. Ardent Air is he ran with Street Painter and ran a pretty good race, and positive jockey switch to Arietta. I like him. So we've got the 6, 7, and 9 to cap off this pick 5 in the 10th race. So to cap off a recap, the pick 5 here at Oaklawn, we've got 5, 7, 10, 11 with 1, 6, 10 with 6, 8 with 5, 9 with 6, 7, 9, and then we've got the win bet on Funny Uncle in the 7th. So again, good luck today. Let's get good trips and good racing.